Hello and welcome to Hot Topics Wednesdays. So let's discuss some reasons why you would want to use Twitter in your classroom. Reason number one, Twitter is available 24/7. Sometimes when we try to inspire our students to create something within the class period, we set this limitation for creativity, which we all know doesn't work this way. Reason number two, Twitter is engaging. If we want to teach a 21st century student and we want to give them 21st century tools, we gotta be the 21st century teachers that use these tools all the time. And this is how our students interact. Right now, we're a very mobile society and we're a very interconnected society. We also don't like to actually talk on the phone for a long time or write letters like we used to. We like to text and we like to keep it all short and sweet. Twitter is exactly that way, and if you start using your teaching in a similar manner, you will see that there is a lot of engagement that will appear in your classroom. Reason number three, Twitter is an excellent way to check comprehension of your students at any given moment in the class. I remember when I taught technology skills, and it was really hard because I had a room full of students who worked on their computer, and it was impossible for me to know if somebody got the concept or not. I had 2 plastic cups on each desk. One was green and one was red. And I asked the students that whenever they did not understand something, they would switch the cups, and whenever I see the red cup, that was I understood that somebody didn't get the concept. And if the whole room was with red cups, I knew I didn't do a good job explaining something. So Twitter is a high-tech version of this strategy, because you can, for example, have a smart board or a projector where you ask students to text, to tweet questions. Reason number four, Twitter teaches students to have interpersonal communication and interpersonal skills, which we know that unfortunately the drawback of using technology in this digital world that we live in is that very often younger generations really do not know how to relate to others and how to talk to others. That is a really great opportunity for them to step out of their comfort zone and keep interacting with others. Reason number five, Twitter allows you to build a true learning community in your classroom. Even in a face-to-face classroom, it's really good to have an extension of interaction among your students outside of your class. But especially for distance learning, where students often feel so isolated, being able to tweet somebody with a question or just a comment or have Twitter-based activities, it's very beneficial. Reason number six, Twitter allows you to build rapport with your students. In my personal research and in tons of research of others on distance learning, we see that students strive for building personal connection with their teachers. And often, even in a face-to-face classroom, we're really limited with the time frame and we don't really allow the students to have a glimpse into our personal life. And I'm not saying that you need to be all personal, but Twitter is a really good way of them to see what you're interested in, what things you're doing outside of the classroom, and keep connection with you. Reason number seven, Twitter can become a platform for yet another way of giving reminders, providing reminders to your students. For example, you can tweet about different deadlines or remind the students what kind of points you want to highlight in an activity and things like that. So that's a very good way of reaching out the students, because usually they have Twitter downloaded to their mobile phones to kind of get the message across. Reason number 8, Twitter also allows you to have a resource of information that is relevant to your classroom. First of all, you can send different articles that you found online and just, hashtag them to your learners, so, to create this extracurricular, extra resources for them. You could also ask your students whenever they find something on the internet that is relevant to your classroom to bring it and tweet about it to the entire list. And by the way, you can create a list just for your class and spread the word that way. Reason number 9. Because Twitter only allows you to send messages that are 140 characters long, it teaches students to be concise and focused about what they're trying to say. As a very famous Russian writer, Anton Chekhov, said, brevity is the sister of talent. So you would be able to push your students to develop this talent. Reason number 10. Twitter can allow your students to get really focused and clear about who they are and what the image they portray to others. Like with the messages where they need to be precise and really think through what words they want to use, they need to really come up with a very brief description in their profile of who they are and how they want to be perceived by others. So I think that Twitter is a really wonderful tool that is still underused in traditional classroom and especially in distance learning. And in the next episode, next week, I'm going to show some exciting activities that you can use in your classroom. However, for now, what I would like for you to do is underneath this video, please share your feelings about Twitter. Have you used it? Have you not used it? What did you like? What you didn't like? So we can have this discussion going. And if you like this video, please click like and share it with your social networks. And if you are not on my list, come on over to www.wiredatheart.com and connect with me on Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And have a wonderful day. Conquer that distance.
La charanga en donde para bailar, la charanga en donde